There's a lot of geniuses in Marvel, yeah? Batman won't beat them.
With prep time.
With prep time. With prep time, he won't beat them.
With prep time, he wouldn't beat them.
He won't beat them.
With prep time, Bruce Wayne will take out God himself, okay?
God himself.
God himself. Oh, dear God. I didn't know we were supposed to bring props. I know, I'm not even wearing anything comic book related.
Exactly. You only got on public transport with this, bro.
I know, if we were supposed to bring props, I would have bought, like, talent or something good.
Oh!
Sorry. Come on, bring me another table and I will slide that. Come on, don't do this. Don't do this. That's not, either commit or don't. This is not, no.
I disagree.
God's
iconic.
among men. God's among men.
Iconic.
Yeah, iconic. God's
iconic. You want to go iconic here?
Yeah. All right, listen. Batman and Superman are like the biggest superheroes on the planet. Kryptonite, as a term, is just used freely. I don't even think there's a copyright on it. I think like any sitcom can be like, oh no, that's my kryptonite. Oh no, he's my kryptonite, she's my kryptonite. You can just say that. You know why? That's osmosis into like into society. That's like, the idea is just like there, saying like, oh, I'm retreating to my Batcave. You don't have to be Batman to say that because these things have seeped into society. We are one with them.
This guy.
These are iconic moments.
This guy. You talk about iconic things. Okay, cool. Let's start there. Let's go there. 1941.
Yes.
We had Captain America punching
World
Hitler.
War II. Oh, okay.
Yeah? We had Captain America punching Hitler. It was so good, they did it again for issue 2, but in a different angle. Yeah? They did it. Yeah? That's iconic. Iconic itself.
Superman has fought Nazis.
Iconic characters.
Yeah.
Iconic
Who
characters.
is more iconic than Superman?
How many people say...
The OG superhero.
When people get angry, oh, man's gonna be hulking out, you know. People say them things, you know.
That's true. That's a good point.
People say them things there.
They do.
When they talk about, okay, fair enough. When they talk about science, first people think about is Tony Stark. They don't talk about Batman.
Batman's not a scientist.
Well, he does science type of things with technology all the time.
He does so.
He has a lot of gadgets.
People have only known who Tony Stark is for 13 years. Like before 2007.
It's irrelevant.
No one cares.
It's still iconic. How many people you see...
Not as iconic as a character who's been around for over 70 years.
Since Black Panther came out now, how many people you see going, Wakanda forever, Wakanda forever? How many times?
Like you and maybe like 6 or 7 other people.
6 or 7.
I'm lying, that's terrible.
I know.
I know, I'm so sorry. Okay. You know what this question is about, right?
Take away prep time.
Yeah, that's what it's about. It's about prep time.
Let's take away that
it's prep time. With prep time, Bruce Wayne will take out God himself, okay?
God himself.
God himself. Yes?
Okay.
With prep time.
Okay.
With prep time.
There's a lot of geniuses in Marvel, yeah? In Marvel comics. Yeah. Batman won't beat them.
With prep time.
With prep time. With prep time, he won't beat them.
With prep time, he wouldn't beat them.
He won't beat them.
Okay, list those people for me then.
Okay. Tony Stark.
Yeah.
That's another
Tony
person.
Stark.
Yeah.
Right. He's too narcissistic. He's too up his own ass. He's too obsessed with himself.
And he won't allow himself to get beaten by the bats.
Easily. You know what Batman will do? He'll kidnap Pepper. Yeah. Ah, they got you. Decent what?
Spider-Man. He's Rogues Gallery alone.
Don't do this because you know.
Let's go there. Spider-Man's Rogues Gallery rivals Batman's Rogues Gallery, hands down.
Rivals? You couldn't even bring yourself to say beats because it doesn't.
It rivals it. It does. Nicely.
I'm not here about rivals. I'm here about Batman's is better.
No, it's not.
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man's is far more better.
Spider-Man.
Come on.
All right, come on, hit me.
Come on.
Let's do it. For just to be generous to you as an act of charity, I'm gonna take Joker off the table.
Okay.
That's how much I believe in this way. That's how much I believe. Most Marvel villains are just dark versions of the hero. So like, even if you want to go with MCU, I can list off to you the amount of MCU movies where in the first movie, the bad guy at the end of it is just the good guy in a dark costume.
Okay.
Like there's a lot more intrigue, I would say, from some of the DC villains.
So DC villains, let's go DC villains. Zod.
Yeah.
Oh,
Sick.
Superman
Oh
Dark.
my God. Michael Shannon.
Yeah, but Superman Dark, that's what he is. He's got the same powers as Superman and everything. Zod, that's what Zod is, yeah?
But he's not Superman's biggest villain, is he? That's Lex Luthor.
That's Lex Luthor.
Which is actually an incredibly interesting idea that the most powerful man in the universe...
And you use Jesse who to play him? Might as well call him Riddler Light.
Jesse Eisenberg?
Yeah.
Jesse Eisenberg is a sick actor.
And he goes...
He's a sick actor. Don't do
The red
this.
capes are coming.
Don't do this. He's a sick actor.
The red capes are coming.
Yeah, that was mildly... Listen.
How
Oh my God.
dare you mention him?
I'll bring Joker back up from down here.
You can bring
if you
Joker
keep
back
this
in.
up, I'll
You
bring
can bring
Joker back up.
Joker in.
I don't have to bring Joker.
You can bring Joker
I don't
if
have
you
to
want
bring
to.
Heath Ledger and Joaquin Phoenix and Jack Nicholson into this. I don't need to. Who's your best villain from your MCU world? Who's
My
the
best villain?
Are you gonna go with
You know-
Mr. You gonna do this? The Thanos? Is that it? No?
No.
Who is it?
I will say Magneto. And the reason why I say that, Michael Fassbender did him justice.
Those movies didn't, though. I feel so harsh. If he was alive, I'd be like, yeah, to hell with it. I'd be like, yeah, screw you, Stan, whatever. No, I'm gonna have to go with agree.
Look, put it this way, I didn't know the guy, but look what he has done. For example, he was thinking, when he done Spider-Man, for example, that was his idea, that was his own concept, he wrote about it himself, right? When he's doing it now, making all these characters,
Yeah.
he made him so relatable, and even the concept of introducing ethnic minorities into the comics as well.
Yeah.
That was very unique.
Yeah.
That was very unique, and that I can't knock him for that. He did it so subtly until the point where he's used Falcon, Black Panther, Luke Cage. Come on.
He made Ben Grimm Jewish, and he's
It's like these cultivations here. Instead of just make it just a full whitewash, he done it in a way where he wanted to evolve everyone because he wanted to bring the real world into comics and vice versa.
Yeah, I can see some sense in that. Yes. Okay, look at the last couple of movies. So you've got Birds of Prey, Aquaman, Shazam, Wonder Woman.
Yeah.
In between there is Justice League. Forget about that terrible movie. But those four movies, Aquaman, Shazam, Wonder Woman, and Birds of Prey.
Yeah.
They all have personality. One of the things that I really enjoy about the DC movies is that they are prepared to be bad. They are prepared to risk being a piece of crap in favor of having some level of like weird, different personality.
But that's the thing, they take too much risks.
I think the mechanism via which DC will catch up is by saying, we're not gonna do what Marvel do, which is cookie cutter movies that all have some level of similarity.
Yeah, but
Marvel is practically like IKEA of superhero films at the moment. Everyone's gonna end up with the same thing.
But the thing is with Marvel, at least one person, Kevin Feige, is overseeing and superseding it all. They all have different flavors to a degree.
I don't like that though. I mean, granted, Kevin Feige, super genius,
But the
good luck to him.
But the thing is that they have a set plan and some things are uniform and it goes together with it, you understand? While DC, it's this mishmash.
For the sake of argument, why do you need to have a plan of where we're going for? Why can't you just make good movies?
Okay.
The Marvel movies have given you the expectation that it all needs to come to this big clusterfuck crescendo, and it doesn't.
Ruining cinema. Oh.
Cinema! They're ruining film. Oscar-winning superhero movies are ruining cinema. All of these
strongly
superhero
disagree.
films. You know Martin
In what?
Scorsese is going to be outside to bang us up.
He can try, I got a shield.
No, he didn't. Yeah.
I would dash it at him.
I'll stand beside you.
But
There's no way movies, Endgame, just Endgame. Let's forget everything else.
Endgame.
Let's just talk
How
about
you-
Endgame.
Endgame.
Look
How
at
you-
how much we're
Oh my
smiling
God.
right now. That's how good the memory of Endgame is.
When
And when you come away from memories from a cinema like that, midnight showing, like 100 people, packed out cinema. How is that bad for cinema?
exactly, he's a really
How can it be bad?
Booming business.
Do you know how many people I know that exclusively watch their movies by like streaming them on a dodgy Korean website all went to the cinema for Endgame?
That says a lot. That says a lot.
That's good for
itself.
the industry. That's putting
Of course.
money in Martin Scorsese's
Thank you.
pocket.
But he would actually complain that he's not good for
He
it.
said he hates the money in his pocket. I didn't even like The Irishman. One-handed.
Come on.
You know it. I mainly just want to talk about 90s cartoons. That's like my favorite thing in the
I
world.
just mainly wanted to talk about comics and literally,
Yeah.
me and you have the same level of knowledge and information. You're just more banshee than I am.
It's I should have got Diet Coke.
I'm a bit confused by your
Denial.
insistence that we call it scran.
Because of
sc-
all the words,
No, but
it's like why?
It just shows a lack of education because scran just means any food.
But to me,
it's not a particular meal.
scran just seems like leftovers, like rat food. Like,
Do you think we eat out
you know?
of bins?